We out here on the way to go meet the rest of the UK chapter of the NFAC. So yeah, we're out here just getting a little footage for Major TV and.
Let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. If I don't talk to you, the treasure in this message, so I gotta drop a couple jewels. Did it for my people, need some guidance, and they seek it true. Tired of propaganda, and they sick of being lied to. There's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah. So let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah. So let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah. So let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. So let's talk. So let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah. So let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah. So let's talk. Sharing knowledge like college, corruption and all the violence. We talk about all our problems, we turn our words into power. When all our heroes is dying, the media making them monster. Black leaders stripper, they honor like history, they rewrite it. There's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah. So let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah. So let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah. So let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk.
Hey, my people, what's going on? This is Major TV. Let's talk. I want to say peace and blessings, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. Salam, hotep. Good day to all my beautiful black people. If you're viewing, I would appreciate if you could just shout me out, shout yourself out. Let me know you're in the building. We have a very special, remarkable person that's about to come on the platform for to share his story. He's an author, he's a fighter. He's a young warrior, and I believe it's time that we definitely put emphasis on our young kids. All right, shouts out to Leslie Smith. What's up, baby? Shalom, made and beautiful black family. Shalom, you too. Glad you was able to come through. As I wait for people to come in, I want to let y'all know I read his book. Book is touching. It's actually talking about the police violence and the experience that black people go through in the United States by the hands of police and whites. And I believe it's so special that in he's 7 years old writing a book and really like touching the hearts of many. We had to bring him on the show. And right now, they queue waiting. I'm waiting before I pull them up. I'm going to give y'all a little time to come in. What's up, Major? China M in the building. What's up? I'm cooling out here. Got my young guest on, man. He waiting on me, waiting on y'all. You know what I'm saying? So waiting for my people to come on in. And posted since Monday. Our young king in there, an author, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that really have a special walk. I had him on a challenge, just getting out that we need to support our kids. We need to get behind our kids. We need to do our thing. No messing around or what have you. I'm not keeping the queue too long. I'm just letting everybody get themselves together, what have you. We about to bring Justin in the building. He about to come in the building and do his thing. Got Iron Man in his name. All right. I'm about to bring him up, y'all. In 1 second, but story is beautiful. I think it's time we talk about it, Real talk. So without further ado, introduce. All right, hold up. K Money in the building. K Money, NFAC, Shalom Major TV. Shalom to you, sister. Glad you come through. Black Power. Yeah, we got a young brother that's a fighter. I was able to read his book, his ebook. It was nice. It's easy to read. And all that's in the description box, but I don't want the live to get too far here when I introduce him. The Iron Man, huh? Justin W. Jr., aka Iron Man. All right, this is able. Create a term. This is able, and it's special because his mom looked me up on Instagram. I'm not even on social media like that, right? But her mom loved GMJ, you know, and she was like, my mom go out the way for GMJ. She donate what have you. He told me go holler at Major TV. He'll he'll bring you on the show and let Justin come on there and talk or whatever, talk about his story. But look, Justin been through so much, you know what I'm saying? I read his bio or what have you. I read his book. There's so much I want to ask him, but I just want to let y'all know he is really high, man. I mean, really, you read the description, talked about the surgery he had been through, um, how he battled through all that and still be rapping. He got a super mom. She hiding on the left side. I guess she's gonna come in soon. But how you doing, Justin? What's up? What's going on? Good. All right, all right. I'm glad to have you on the show. I've been waiting to interview. I read your book. What inspired you to write the book?
Talk up.
Can't be shy now. Everybody watching you.
George Floyd.
Huh? George Floyd? Yeah, that was so sad what they did him. I know it hurt your spirit a whole lot when you seen him on the ground like that. And I think the book, I'm pulling the book up right now. I had it up, but every time you pull the book, there's all kind of ads coming with it. So tell me what was your experience like writing about? Because his book is on what? Let me see. I can get my camera. Being black and broken. That's what they say. And he writes about almost everybody in the last, I don't know. I mean, go back all the way to Rodney King. Well, you talk about a lot of current things that happen that we all know about. How you felt just writing about it? I know it's kind of touchy talking about people getting home. How it was?
I'm a strong book and I'm a strong man.
Oh, okay, you're strong, man. All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. How you feeling right now? Because I know because of COVID, you have been rational with still with a lot of things in reference to getting the doctor like you want and so forth. So on. How you feeling right now?
Good.
Good. What you want to tell the people that are doing? What they should know about you?
What you gonna tell them?
Black Lives Matter.
All right. It really do matter. Hope you ain't shy on me now. Hope you're not shy because we want you to talk. We want to hear your story. You created this. This is able. Where you get that term from? That sound real jazzy. That sound hot.
He said, "How did you create this is able? Where did you come up with it from? What you tell the people when they ask you that? Because what?
Everything.
No. Why are you? This is able. So what are you?
I'm a able.
That's right. So even though you're disabled, you are what?
Able.
All right, beautiful. I thought that was hot. I was like, wow. You have t-shirts that you what about t-shirts? Do you have I know you're selling t-shirts, right? Do you have t-shirts with this is able on it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then the website is also in our description box. So he do sell teas. He have books and whatnot. And definitely wrote perspective for reading to your kids or what have you, or teenagers they can read and whatnot. It's very inspiring. But let me talk to your mom for a second. It was Cynterrya.
Yes, it's Cynterrya.
Oh, Cynterrya. She got one of them island names. But glad you contacted me. Just tell us about the fight and struggle because when you contact me, you sent me a big old long bio. And I read every page of it. You got the book, I read it.
Yes.
Tell people about how special your son is and always been going. You told me you've been through interviews. You see he had met the mayor. Talk to us.
He have. He just recently met the mayor. It kind of started off with like word of mouth. It started off COVID. He said, I want to write a book. So I said, okay, what you want it to be about? He said superheroes, disabled superheroes. So for a few days we laughed about it. We like, okay, oh, he wanna write a book, it went over our head. But prior to that, he was telling my auntie in Tennessee, I'm gonna write a book. So long story short, my sister said, I think you should write him the book. So we pretty much gathered all the scenarios, most of them that he's been through and experienced, and we came up with the pages to the book. So we added other characters that were friends with him during school, with the walker and the cane and the feeding to different characters, and that's how we came up with that. So once the book got done, my sister said, "What you gonna name it?" So I was like, "Girl, I don't know. We didn't get that far." So I asked him, and he said disability. So I was like, "No," because many people don't like to be called disabled and special ed, and So my sister said, "I think you should break it down." So I said, "What?" She said, "This is able." So I was like, no, that still sound like disabled. So I said, what you mean? She said, this is able. He is able. He accomplished everything the doctor said he wouldn't. So I said, okay. So we started off as just this is able. We never expected to go far as it did at all. It was a joke. He wrote a book. He was just going to give it to his friends and other people like at the hospitals and stuff like that. So we reached out to one of his friends who's also special needs, to her mom at the hospital. She have a program for families with special needs. He said, if you help me sell this book, I will donate all my proceeds. He did that to the hospital. It's called the Bridge Program. So we met with them, and then she passed his information to the Ronald McDonald House. The Ronald McDonald House passed his information to the news, and it just kept going and going and going and going and going and going. So that's how we came up with the This Is Able book and coloring book. It's full of kids with special needs, and like every kind of disorder you can think of is in that book because he's met that many kids and adults with special needs. So then fast forward, my mom is big on politics. I am too, but she is way over the head with it. So he always is with my mom. So um they were watching TV, was like very upset about the situation with George Floyd. I'm pretty sure everybody was. And it wasn't the start. That wasn't the start with the situation. So it was just like, I want to write a book about him. So I was like, well, we can't write a book about him, this. So he was like, no. So I said, we can do a poem. So when someone read the poem, they say, you should add these names in there. Now, I'm a big writer myself. So I said, okay. So as I was reading it back to myself, every name went in there and fit perfect in every section that is in. So I kept reading and I was like, okay. Wow, that's crazy. And we had the NAACP here in Alabama to reach out and say, wait, well, hey, we want to buy books. Everybody from the organization want to buy books, blah blah blah. So he sold books, and that was over $3,000. Then we had a Boys and Girls Club here in Alabama. They said, send us an invoice. We want to meet this boy right now. So I said, well, hey, we busy. And they said, well, can we meet him July 1st? We want to bring him to the Boys and Girls Club, and we want him to be that character on the front of his books. I say, we don't have a costume. We didn't expect this. So he was like, well, figure it out. We're paying you. We want 200 books. So I'm like, you sure? You serious? So he said, yeah. So we meet those people tomorrow. Like, it's like nonstop. We didn't expect it. We are not doing it for money, nothing. He just want to get the word out. He's been paying it forward, giving all his proceeds back to another organization. That's even with this book. He plans on giving that to an organization that supports this type of activity. Like he's with the fight, and I'm staying behind him 100% as I always have.
Who did the graphics? I know y'all got like custom graphics, and it resembles the actual.
Is a guy in Pakistan.
Pakistan. That's the guy who wrote the Bible too.
A guy in Nigeria wrote the bio.
All right, good, great job with the Bible.
Yes.
Well, I see y'all got some rhymes in here and all that. What y'all here? Who wrote the rhymes and all? I mean, I like the rhyme and stuff like y'all rhyming everything here.
I've always been a writer, but I always did poetry. I never did like books, but it was something, a hobby I had years ago. So,
Great
but I
job.
stopped in high school and I just let it go.
I was reading, like, damn, she rhyming and everything. I said, okay, they rhyming here. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. Like, I think the story is not a sad story.
Mm-hmm.
It's a story that make black people reflect on what happened to our people and what's still happening. I think it was just beautiful that y'all can do collaboration like this. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask Justin one thing right quick.
Okay.
You happy about writing the book?
Yeah.
I think you did a real good job. I really did. And um, about the coloring book, you like coloring?
Mhm.
All right, all right. I just want to ask that because I'm looking at the book and I'm like, man, he did a real good job. And I just had to ask you that because I'm looking at all the different pictures and what have you, and just the fact that you were just inspired to write this book, Still Having the Joy Flow, which we know was very, very sad. I'm
Thank,
proud of you, man. I'm really proud of you, man.
thank
Salute.
you.
Salute. Let me Cynterrya. I got your name. I be killing your name. You know that. Um, Now the mayor that honored he recognized the child he met him. That's Mobile Mayor, right?
Yes, Sandy Stimpson.
Okay, okay. Moving forward, what does y'all go long term with everything?
I mean, at this point, the long term goal is probably like to possibly start a nonprofit for kids like this. I mean, seminars, talk to families, like, because a lot of people told me it was my first time experiencing being a parent of a special needs child. And a lot of people's like, oh, therapy don't work. Oh, don't do this. Oh, this is over. And it was just like an end road. And I was just like, no, I'm not giving up. So I want to encourage people.
Hold on, I can't hear you.
Hold on. Get out and go tell her. But I want to encourage people to pretty much take action. Like the doctor told me my son was mentally retarded and to get over it and live with it and deal with it. And I told him
Right.
no. Yes, he did. And he's still here in Mobile, Alabama. And now every time he sees my son, which I'm no longer under his care, um, he says, oh my God, I can't believe he made it. Like, yeah. And I had someone to tell me just yesterday, which I laughed in my head when the lady, we went to the psychological services. She told me yesterday that he was mentally retarded again. Just yesterday. And I laughed and was like, you just met him. You don't know what he's been through. And he's not mentally retarded. He has a lot of developmental delays, but he's not retarded. And I'm not accepting that.
These physicians, are they white or black?
They white.
Have you filed a complaint?
Yes, I have. And like I said, he's 7 years old. He's getting ready to be 8. And I haven't heard anything back.
Because there's a lot of racism in medicine and psychology. So remember that, right?
Mm-hmm,
You
mm-hmm.
need help, just hit me up. You got my number, what have you. But that said, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's do some reversing.
Okay.
And let's talk about, you don't have to tell everything in detail, but how difficult it was with knowing that initially they said he was gonna be they diagnosed him severely in some cases. I don't want to use names or whatnot. I'm gonna let you basically talk about that.
In the beginning, when I had him, no, before I had him, I was going into preterm labor. They wanted to stop it. So when I had him, he came out on his own. They were trying to stop it and he pushed himself out. And when he was born, he had infection on his kidneys, fluid on his lungs, and he wasn't breathing. He was actually purple. And so they say, do you want us to resuscitate him? I said, if you can bring him back and he fights, I'm going to fight with him. They
Mm-hmm.
pretty much said, okay, well, they got him in there immediately. I wasn't able to touch him for 5 months because he had to go straight to the ICU. So once he got to the ICU, they were telling me everything was on their time. So they was just like, well, we don't want to start trying him on the bottle for 3 weeks or 4 weeks. I say, no, I mean, if he's sucking a pacifier, let's try the bottle. Well, his stomach is, I was like, no, I told them what I wanted to do, what I wanted to try. Even though I was not a physician, I was still a mother, and you grew inside of me. So I feel like I know what's right for you at this time. I'm not the one that agrees with, I'm not a yes, sir, or yes, ma'am, that's going to go with whatever the doctor say. Because like I tell people all the time, I'm a firm believer in God. I grew up in church, so I know how it go. At the end of the day, he has the last say so. So with that being said, they seen me wanting to fight. So they was like, okay, whatever, we're gonna, if this what she think is gonna work, we're gonna try it. So they seen him begin to fight. So the lady was like, she told me, she pulled me to the side, she said, he's strong. And I say, yes, ma'am. She say, every day he's strong. He gets stronger and stronger by the day. So I say, yes, ma'am. She said, I think I'm going to call this little fella Iron Man. I didn't name him that. She did. And that's the same lady that he gave his proceeds to from the book. 7 years later, we kept it. It was like he ended up going to Home's daycare, and then when he turned 2.5, my sister was working at a daycare for special needs kids. She said, "Hey, I can get him in." She got him in, and we seen this same lady years later. Her daughter was going there. And ever since then, we kept in touch with her. We text her, we talk on the phone to her, everything. They even meet up and take pictures. So when the book came out, that's when he said, I want to give them my proceeds. So by him still being in the ICU, someone anonymously purchased me a room at the Ronald McDonald House because I wasn't able to stay at the hospital anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So then we went back to the Ronald McDonald House and purchased the room for someone else. So it's just like, 7 years later, we're able to do this. We're able to provide this stuff. I don't know what led us to pay it forward, but I feel like everybody deserves a fighting chance. Many people give up, but I don't. Not even today. I don't care what it is.
Now, I know it had been tough. Talk about some of the surgeries that he had to go through. If you don't mind talking about it, because it was devastating the way you was telling me. It was horrific, and he battled through it all.
Yes, like about 4 years ago, recently. This was a funny one too. Here they do MRIs on him every year to watch his developmental delays on his brain. So they say, hey, we found 4 spots on his brain. We need to hurry up and do emergency brain surgery. So I said, no, send me to Birmingham. I need a second opinion. And they say, Birmingham is going to take long. I said, that's okay. I can wait. If it wasn't bothering him all this time, then I can wait. So they say, this is something we should get to now. So I said, no, send me to Birmingham. They sent me to UAB. They sent the referral to UAB. UAB called me the next day and say, hey, can you be here this week? I got up. I drove down there. They put me in the room. I got there. UAB said, yes, he does has 4 spots on his brain. We're going to say there are benign tumors. He said, the doctor said, but I don't want to operate on them because they're not bothering him, but they may cause him short memory loss. So I say, that's fine. Is it something that I need to do now? He said, no, ma'am, it's not. We'll worry about that in the long run. We're just going to keep going with the MRIs until we see some change. So I say, well, these people told me I needed immediate surgery right now. He said, no, those people are just practicing on you.
Wow.
So then we went in with the seizures probably about 5 years ago. He's 7, so this is the age of 2. And he went in then, and they said I was telling them he would go in these little staring modes and situations, and he would urinate and do things to himself. So they said immediately, that's epilepsy, he'll be okay. So I'm like, no, send me to Birmingham. I need to understand what's going on. And I hate to make it seem like you don't know, but these people are not just throwing this stuff on me. So they say, well, okay, we're going to send her there. We get there. They say, problem.
Wait, you good.
I cut out.
You good.
Okay. So they say, this is the problem. This is what we need to do. So they put him on medication, and then they got worse to where he was passing out at school and stuff like that. So the teachers started getting worried. So we went back, and they say the medicine they put him on here was too strong for his brain activity. So they regulated that. after being in the hospital for like a week. It was so bad that his tongue would swell up and stop his oxygen flow. So it was just, then it was like the autism and the ADHD. So it was like nonstop for 7 years. So during COVID, I was like, we're not going nowhere. We shutting down. You know, we ain't going to deal with this. And to be honest, for 7 years, COVID year was our first year not going to the hospital for anything, being admitted, nothing. We haven't been that way.
Y'all been able to still pull it off?
Yes. And I mean, he went into like kidney failure. He was getting UTIs. They were saying everything. And I was like, boys get UTIs, boys get bacteria infection. I was just learning something new every single week. And so, I mean, I ended up like, no, like I don't give up. I was told he wouldn't walk, he wouldn't talk, he was mentally retarded, just a lot of stuff. And I just was like, okay, well, put him in therapy, do this, do this, do this, do this. And we here.
Let me see him. He right behind you. Turn that camera a little bit on. Justin, man, you're remarkable. You know that you really, really are. All right, man. How you do this? How you did that? How you pulled it off? I think God was with you. I believe that was God helping you out, give you all that power. How you feeling now? Just
Good.
all right. Let me see you do this.
Show him your muscle.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right. And let's talk about your mom and how she like Jim J and how I came in the picture and whatnot.
Lord, that Grandmaster J. When I say she watch him from sun up to sundown, she would tell everybody to shut up, baby. Even the pastor, she did not care. And it was so bad, and she's so upset with him. And, oh, he got this right, and da, 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 da. He said this. Ooh, let me tell you what it mean. Let me tell you what his name mean. And then she said, "Don't Google it. Let me say it." I'd be like, she is so embarrassing. So she'd say, one day I got in the car with her to go do something, and I seen she had his information down on the seat. So I took a picture of it. And I sent it in my group chat to my sisters. I say, this lady is so obsessed with this man. She's sending the money to his organization. My sister said, girl, I know she ain't. I said, yes, ma'am, she is. She like, oh, I need to learn how to get in the group because I'm going to go up there. They going to have to teach me how to shoot the guns. And she trying everything. And I keep saying, Lord, don't let this lady find this information. She watched that man so much, she told me she want to go and work one day. She said, when you get rich, I'm going to go in there and tell them people, F them, because I ain't got to do that, because Grandmaster Jay said, I say, baby, don't lose your joy playing with these folks. She is obsessed. So then she say, oh, he have a friend. His name Major. I watch him every day. I say, okay. She say, write him and tell him about Iron Man. He on Instagram, he on Facebook. Meanwhile, she don't have Instagram, but she have Facebook. And he got YouTube, and go look at this, sending me links. I said, Mom, them folks is not gonna write us back. Them folks got their fan base, they got everything. Well, just try it. So when you wrote me back, I sent it to her. She said, I told you it was my friend. You do not know these people. So when I told her, you said thank you for watching you and you love her. Oh Lord, here she come with the Facebook statuses. My grandson gonna have an interview with MajorTV, and he told me he loved me. I'm like, he probably thinks she delusional. Cause you just don't know. It's bad. She can't see a status about him, baby. She gonna share it. She gonna like it, comment. You better not say nothing about nobody. If you were all black, she on your side. I told her, baby, you want to be a Black Panther so bad.
Well, look,
she even stopped perming her hair. Do you hear me? The lady is natural.
Salute to your mom, you know what I'm saying?
She had plans to be here, but we had to rush her to the hospital.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you said that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. How's she coming along?
She's doing okay. When I got to her house, her oxygen was a 68. So she barely made it, but that COVID ain't no joke.
You got COVID?
Yes.
Gotta keep in prayer, y'all. Gotta keep in prayer. But salute the moms, but love the mom. Salute to Jim J, you know what I'm saying? Supreme Commander, NFAC. Yeah, we rock with Jay Hard. So she in the right boot camp.
Yes.
In the right boot camp, you know what I'm saying? But I know your mom played a big part with helping you with him and what have you.
Yes.
And I know you didn't do it all by yourself. How y'all was able to just, in the midst of dealing with these surgeries, working and stuff, how y'all was able to kind of manage all that and keep it going?
I didn't work at all. I started back working when he was about a few months old, but I had it where I had an older lady to keep him, and she would monitor everything. Her name was Medea. She would monitor any little thing, and she called me right then. I never sent him to in the public until he was like 2.5 when he went to the school with special needs kids. My mom rotated, like even now, if I say I need to go here, I need to do this, she say, well, let me take off, I'm going to keep him. I don't care if it's a doctor's appointment. She's going to take off and she's going to keep him. He's never stayed the night out at nobody's house other than my mom and his grandmother. So, it's got a little easier now because he's older. But when he was younger, I didn't trust anybody but my mom keeping him. So, I don't know how we did it, honestly, but God, that's all I can say, because I really never thought about that until now, how we did it.
When I read the Bible, right, I had to hold back the tears. I had to get kind of strong. And then I'm going back and looking over stuff, right? And I was like, dang, you know what I'm saying? He had been through so much. And when I say, you talk about struggle in general with the surgeries, then you acknowledge your mom and the lady you're speaking about, what have you, people really help, you know what I'm saying? And how each time when things got bad, he bounced back stronger. He got bad, he bounced back stronger. Surgery after surgery after surgery. The story was just remarkable. And then they hear about how your mom Love Jim J and rock with Major TV and told you to contact us to get your story out, right? And like I said, I'm a small platform, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a big platform, but I get views, and comments, whatnot. I have some kind of engagement. But I appreciate your blessings. For I know you never know the YouTube channel of mine, huh? Right now. So, I'm the first channel she's been on. So it's really an honor and pleasure. I appreciate that she contacted me. And I told her I love the fact that throughout the whole trials and tribulations, she never gave. Look how bright her face. Look how cute. Look at Justin, man. Look at it. That's the spirit Black people need. We need these vibrations right because there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. We still got to learn how to smile in the midst of our trials and tribulations and whatnot. Look at Justin, man. Look at him. I like the glasses you got on too, man. I see you.
Thank you.
I heard you like the dress you fashionable and all that.
You ain't seen nothing. Known for it.
Yeah. How did Nigerian guy and Pakistani guy came in to play helping y'all out?
I talk so much. I own a photo booth business. So I'm on the phone with the guy. He's he had my knees or whatever. And he was telling me how to fix it. And he was helping me fix it together. So I was telling him about the book and stuff. I was like, I got to write a book. And I'm trying to find pictures. And he was like, I have a friend. He lives in Pakistan. So I was like, okay. So then I'm telling the guy from Pakistan about the book. Then he said, well, I have a friend he lives in Nigeria, but he's a medical doctor. And he runs some kind of college down there. And then he wanted to write a story. He should be interested in that story. So the guy reached out to me and it went from there. It was just like hearsay. Like they was just passing it down. I don't know him, never seen him. I don't even know how his picture looked.
No.
We never talked over the phone. He emailed me.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. What all? I know you got some kind of publicity or something like that, man. What kind of publicity was supposed to? I know you was telling me that. You didn't tell me details though.
Well, we first met with the people at the hospital, and then we met with the people at Ronald McDonald House, and then we met with Channel 5 News 10 and 15. And then it ended up at the mayor's office, and then we met with tomorrow we would meet with the congressman, and I'm already friends with the former mayor and one of the guys on the Congress because I actually run a daycare out of his old building. So I'm
You
already
have a
good
daycare too?
friends with him. Huh?
You have a daycare too?
Yes.
Oh, you get that bad.
I run a daycare. Yes. So that's how that went. And then it was just like the mayor had a lot of people that'll meet us. I actually brought my niece with me because she was doing lawyer intern. And when she got there, he fell in love with her, and he was like, "Hey, I want to bring you in." He was telling her. They emailed me 30 minutes after we left and asked me could she come in for another position at one of the buildings that he's over. So now she's doing that there. So it's pretty much just like hearsay. I wasn't expecting him to write about him and post him on Facebook, but he did. And then the next day I woke up after that, he actually sold out of books. And it was just like, I wasn't expecting it because I'm just saying he white. So you know how that go. But I wasn't expecting it. I thought he was going to be one of those. But it feel like, but he wasn't. He was down to earth. Like he was, I can't describe it. It blew me. Like it really blew me.
Interesting.
Yes, it really, really blew me. And I kept when I left there, I kept telling my niece, I kept saying, he can't be a Republican. For real, like, and she was like, why? I say, everybody on his wall are colored people from like history, like Black history, like period. NASA, the red light, it was a whole bunch of people. Basketball players, baseball. He had a baseball from some famous baseball player from when he was a kid. What's the man name?
It was the man who beat Babe Ruth. It was a black man. I think. I don't want to say the wrong.
Me either, because I don't know. But he had a whole Hall of Fame. Was it Jackie Robinson?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I don't think Jackie Robinson. I don't.
We don't know, but it was dope. We had a nice time. Like I said, we wasn't expecting that outcome. It was nice. It was different. I don't know, but the news, all the experiences are different. With this new book, I'm gonna be honest, we haven't been able to get much publicity from it.
Which one? Being black and broken?
Yeah, because of the title, I feel. But like I tell people, you have to read it to understand it. If your mind only go to that being black and broken part, you are very small-minded. And I'm just being honest. I mean, if you think it's okay because of color that we are being beat and murdered, then you're small-minded. I don't care. Like it's not about color because I did my research as well. I seen a lot of white kids being beat and killed, and y'all settle for money and think it's okay. No, it's not. I dug up research, and I was ready to battle. But see, I don't have social media. But when it comes down to my baby, I would create me a page and battle because y'all have a history of this too. A whole long history. But see, y'all sweep it under the rug. We're not doing that. That's why a part of the book said these voices aren't sudden. These voices are giants. Because we've been saying this. But we finally got a little power now that y'all listening to us. Y'all finally hear us. This is not new. And that's why I keep saying it. It didn't just start with George Floyd. It's been here. It started in 1865. It's been here. I do my digs now.
All right, sister. All right.
And like I tell people, Rodney King survived it and then turned around and drowned. So at the end of the day, like I tell people, even though you survived it, you still battle stress and depression. You would never get over trauma.
What you tell families that struggle with the same thing with their kids that have special needs? Which you can tell the families to be encouraged, because look like it's obviously a very inspiring story, but look like it's bigger than life, right? In reference to what you're trying to do, because raising a child with special needs, especially in a situation where you have to go through all the surgeries and what have you, then run your own life and create income and just survive. Get this, talk to people about why you're doing this and how this can also translate to inspiring other Black families, especially the kids.
Well, when a lady just asked me that, she on the kind of what you would call it, some kind of like
Business.
no, the Southern Souls lady. I don't know. It's some kind of like I want to say like a online magazine thing. I don't know. And she interviewed him and she asked me the exact same question. She said, "Do you pray a prayer every day, or do you know, what do you say?" And I was like, "The stuff you asking me, I promise you, I never stay back and ask myself that because I don't know." So I told her the only thing I remember when I get up in the morning, I always pray and I always meditate, but my prayer always be, "Lord, please give me the strength." Literally, even when I'm getting overwhelmed, I say the same thing. I never said a particular prayer because I feel like he know what I'm going through. Like, just give me the strength to get through whatever it is. Like, I don't even know how I was going to work and going to school, because I went to nursing school. I don't know. And I dropped out 3 times prior to me actually finishing because of him. And it seemed like every time I got to the last couple of weeks, he go in the hospital. So I'm actually going back for my RN this semester. But I always just say, like, I don't know. God. I don't have no answers to how and why. Don't give up.
What you tell Black families that going through saying you're going through?
Don't give up and don't let nobody tell them different. If you feel like you can fight and your child want to fight, keep going. If you have to go to Africa to find a doctor, baby, go. Don't stop here. Do not let them tell you that this is the end and this is what you need to accept. I don't agree with it. I didn't agree with it, and that's how I get here today.
Y'all do me a favor. Y'all like and share this live and this video. We have the Iron Man, Justin Douglas Jr. on the show. He's a very remarkable story. He went through a lot, and his mom really have really championed him together as a team to where he at right now. And those struggles still is real and what's going on. They're telling their story. She contacted me, and just such a blessing to have the sister on my channel. And I have some person.
What's personal?
Gotcha. How am I gonna say this? How you coping with it?
Who?
Justin.
I don't tell them. Like, if I find out, if they tell me something today, I don't tell him, because I'm a firm believer in, if you keep on telling them, "Oh, this is what's wrong with you," they're going to become handicapped to the situation. Like I tell people all the time, I'm not going to be here forever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to make you as independent as possible. So when I decide to leave today or tomorrow, you know what to do. You know how to do it. You know which routes to take. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do it. And I always tell my kids, don't tell me what you can't do. If you can't do it, don't tell me. Tell me what you can do. Show me what you could do. Because that's the whole thing about being disabled. You want to show people your abilities and not your disabilities. That's right.
Got the shirt on. The shirt on right there. Let people see Tony Cameron in his shirt. All right, there you go right there. This is his shirt. Beautiful shirt. I'm gonna call me his shirt. For real. How you gonna send me a shirt? You saw me a shirt too? Well, she did mail the book to me physically. I have the I have the email digital copy, but she sent me a physical copy. See, you didn't tell me that. What size? I hope you ain't getting no little t-shirt from me.
You said what you told me, because I said the extra large or 2X, or what you said.
I said 2X.
There you go.
All right. I ain't give you no small or large or nothing like that.
Okay, ask me if I'm better than my ESPs.
No, he.
You're comedian, huh? You're comedian,
I
huh?
always ask him, do you feel like you can do the same thing as your peers? And what do you say?
You are able.
Yes, because why?
That ability doesn't mean you could do the same thing. Just mean you could do it any kind of way.
Mm-hmm. That's powerful. And then also he made history, right?
Yes.
The second black child with special needs to write a book. Write a book, right?
Yes. It's been like over a decade. It's years ago. Probably before I was even thought about it. So it's been a while. And I didn't know that. The guy actually Googled it. He researched it and dug, and he did all type of stuff before he edited it in the bio. And when I seen it, I was like, really? And he sent me all the links on how to find it. And I was like, okay. He was telling me that he should stop it. He should put on for the Book of World Records or something like that. But like I said, we wasn't really looking for this stuff to go this far.
And somebody was trying to jack the name or try to get the name from y'all, huh?
Oh, we got it copyrighted. Because my sister, once we started explaining to people what they said, my sister was like, no, fix that right now. So that's what we did, and it's copyrighted.
And then the company try to get it from y'all to do something with it?
Yes, they was like, it's so many people be reaching out like, hey, can we do this? How much can we pay you? So we was like, oh no, we're not selling this. Like, it's none of that. So it was a guy reached out to me for clothing, and he was saying that he wanted to use the name for his clothing. And I told him no, because you're selling clothes for regular people. How would a special needs child get in this? What about the ones who has damage to their legs or arms they can't bend? How would they access this stuff? So I told him the trend we are going after is clothes for kids with special needs, not that. But your clothes are nice.
There's a question for Justin. Justin, would you tell other kids like you, what good advice you could give them?
What can you tell other kids like you?
You are able.
That's what's up. Short and dry. That's what's up. Short and dry for real. It was a pleasure having y'all on. I won't bombard you with a whole bunch of questions or what have you. I got the gist of what I want to ask y'all. If y'all want to share anything else before I go through the comments, because there are people that's commenting, we're gonna invite them into our conversation. But anything last minute you would like to tell the people, or you want to go through the comments afterwards?
Oh, you could go through the comments and let's see what they got for us.
It's just a bunch of comments, number love, Shout out. That's all they do. That's what they do. Oh, see the great TV in the building. Peace to guys. Peace. Shalom, brother, coming through. Trying to see Iron Man for real. We'll see, come back and see. Huh? Yeah, you can't see it.
He can't read.
Trying to say, hello, Iron Man. Trying to me. Hello, Iron Man.
What you say? He want a YouTube channel so bad, y'all.
Come on, TV. OC Great say, this is dope. Thanks, fam. Thanks. K Money in the building. Shalom, Iron Man. Justin Douglas.
They talking to you. Talk to the
great. Peace. I mean, he really y'all want to comment. I just going through it, he can holler.
If they want to ask something, that's fine.
Yeah, for real. Let's say shalom, Iron Man. Denise, high rise son of one. Peace, family. Major, little man, and chat. What's up? John in the building said, Black Power, family. Black Power to you. She asked about it, but I think you found the book already though. It's on the website, Kid Money. She found the website.
And then the guy, what is his name? Robert Clockton. He in the NAACP, and he reached out to us was saying something about he passed his information to National something network news station or so. I don't really remember what it is. He did it to like a couple of people
All
because
right.
to be national, but he said he asked 5 people here and they said they didn't think it will be, can't think of the word he said, but pretty much it was too much exposure to colors.
Mm,
Hmm That's what
really?
he said, but he used it in a better term.
Mm,
They said no. So
yeah.
he invited us to the NAACP meeting in October to sell boots. And then we actually go to Gulf Shores the 5th through the, no, Orange Beach the 5th through the 7th to sell the boots because Goodwill Regional said some people want to meet him because they're looking to actually purchase what is called a publisher. They're publishers.
You getting busy, huh?
Yeah.
That's what's up. That was up. So creative. That's so creative, Justin. Bishop, me as a parent, especially needs child commend you for getting this young king's message out there. Glad to know we in this community are not alone. It's an honor and pleasure, man. Trust me. Our story need to be told. You know what I'm saying? Whether our kids are special needs or not, and that's our future. And just to have him come on the platform with his mom and just talk to us about what they've been through and where they at and how they still fighting and how they really just giving back. That's beautiful. So I'm glad this message crossed over to your family. Barbara said, "How beautiful." Mm.
You want to say that on the phone? What you want to tell him?
I really don't have nothing to say.
You ain't gonna tell him where to purchase them
He said enough to hear him. Trust me.
because
Well,
he leave me to do all his talking, and I show up. They be like, "Hey, can we interview Justin?" I mean, every week is something. So I be
And
like,
they
"Yeah,
say
that's
that
fine." I get there, I got my hat on, I'm got on my little Nike pants and stuff. They say, "Mom, can we get a picture?" I be like, y'all say him." No, I probably got about 7 pictures looking crazy. And I'm like, they own like a lady from Alabama Media Group. Like she do the newspaper for all over Alabama. I get that. I said, well,
this
ma'am,
is
you said you were gonna do him. She said, no, it would be better if I could get a family portrait because it's your story too, because you had to fight with him and all of this stuff. So I was like, Lord.
mm,
She said, but just start being prepared at all times.
mm. Barbara said, "Worldwide, I guess Worldwide Web. How can we get his books off the website? The website is in the description.
Able.com.
This is able. You say this is able.com. It's on the it's on the in the description of this video. Hello, Justin. Barbara say hello, Justin.
Hello.
Hello.
Third soul journey of light to light doing peace and blessings, beloved family. Thank you for tuning in.
And then our goal was to get them out to the families free. We don't know how. We tried to reach out to what's that guy name? Ben Crump. Yeah, him. To get even if we could have mailed them out to him and he, got them out. We don't know which way to go.
With what?
We're getting the books out to the families of the victims.
That ain't hard. That ain't hard. You can really look the addresses up or whatever, emails and stuff like that. Yeah.
I tried some of that. I didn't get much progress.
Mm. We have to talk about this, see if we can send to the family. 'Cause that's a whole lot of family trying to reach.
It wasn't that many, like 24.
All right, cool. We gotta find 24 people. Try to do that. Barbara said, What a powerful mind.
Thank you.
Let's see y'all's way. Kid Money said, bless you, sister. Hilton Falls, the very inspiring. Our black children are very capable. Kid Money said they want to practice on us. Talking about when the doctor was talking about they was just experimenting on it. Yeah, that's real talk.
That's what I said. They was looking for guinea pigs.
Kid Money said Craig is with the sister.
That's sure right. Somebody was with me. Woo! I ain't think I was gonna make it. Every time the therapist see me, she say, "Baby, y'all didn't think you was gonna make it." I said, "Miss Lady, me either." Good grief. That's one of them grandmama prayers, you know? Them old school prayers.
Jeez, what's up, Major? I mean, you cooking, man. We cooking. We trying to inspire. We trying to motivate. Trying to definitely get a positive message out to our sisters and brothers. David Weeks. Justin is one of the elect. Good to meet you, young brother. Black Power.
Tell him who you said you want to be when you grow up. What you told Shayna today? The what? The what of the United States?
The mayor.
Homie, the mayor?
He went to the man's office and the man said, "Oh my God, we can Google you. You're so famous now. I Googled you." And no one can Google people. He say, "You're bigger than the mayor." Now he came out, he told the man, "Well, you know what? I want to be the mayor." The man say, "Come on over here." He moved the man to the side and sat in his chair. Then he get in the car and tell my niece he want to be the president of the United States. But it went from being a police officer because he tired of everybody getting killed. So now he gonna be the police officer. Then he gonna be a firefighter. And do what? He said he gonna arrest everybody. Stop.
Yes, indeed. Antoine said, what's up, brother Major?
He got a lot of jobs.
Right.
And he want a Tesla too. Anybody could give us a Tesla parade? We need one bad.
Kid Money said, prayers up to your mom. Prayers up for your mom. For real.
Not right now.
Major, you are the man. Thank you for reaching out to this family. Tell Mom I love her. When she gets better, I want to see her on the show. Tell about your mom.
Oh, she gonna be happy to say. We definitely gonna tell her.
She gonna say.
And she is a nurse, so she's a nurse, so she not going for nothing.
Candy Queen, shalom, man, shalom, sister. Tamika, recognize real sister, all love. Yes, salute to mommy, praying to Most High for her and the family, sis. Thank you, appreciate that. True, appreciate blessings, family. Give money, all praise to Most High. Reese, salute, brother. Major TV, salute, black family. Salute, D. Marie. See, I ain't seen in a while. How you doing? What's out with you? Yeah, glad you came through. Okay, Money said she love that website too, you got.
Thank you.
The Most High love that name and Iron Man. Real talk.
It fit perfectly well.
Yes,
his name is Justin.
That's not your last name.
Yes, sis, that's that. It takes a village to raise a child. This is the extended family. My daughter had open heart surgery at 5 years old. My mom and grandmom Annie and Sarah stepped up, blessing sis. Ooh,
it sure take a lot.
Yeah,
it's strong. But I learned from my grandmama. She told me a long time ago, long as they see you fight and hear you being positive, they gonna keep fighting. And I never went in there with a negative mind, negative spirit, nothing. Nothing.
The website is disable.com, so
It's dis-is-able.com.
Oh, you can spell my name.
Your name not there. What's your name?
Just Bernardo.
Oh,
I'm putting the chat in right there, I believe. That's it right there. Dee Marie, what a refreshing, uplifting story. We need to hear this. All praise to the Most High. I can see Mom is a true warrior queen. Therefore, her kids will be warriors too. You go, Mom. We salute you.
thank you.
Powerful.
You never wear glasses.
Tamika said, "Can you give Justin a hug for me?" Yes, baby. You can achieve anything possible when within you will. Excuse me. Can you give Justin a hug for me? Yes, baby. You can achieve anything possible within you. Will, power, along with the Most High. TNT, Mike and Jay, what's up? Mike Deezy, Jazzy J in the building. His hair was beautiful, real talk, real talk. Real talk. Jazzy Mike said, Bone King. Mika said, oh, Justin so lovely, young man, for real, like. He once said he needs to get on YouTube with you. He started a YouTube channel. Get at me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to talk to your YouTube channel. Do y'all thing, man. Really get up there. Get out here, do y'all thing. I mean, of course, know what you want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? You know, talk about your niche and how you don't want to do it. She's like,
Let me tell you something. I don't know what to do with no YouTube, internet, nothing. They told me they know how to edit videos, so I let them do it yesterday. Look, I play all day long. I'm in the background saying so much stuff. I say, y'all definitely gonna get viral, all the stuff I done said. Them folks gonna think I'm crazy.
And then she made us spit it every food.
They ate Turkish food and Japanese food yesterday.
And she made us spit at everyone.
TNT with Michael Jazz said, love your spirit, Justin. And strong mom.
You happy they talking to you?
I can't see you.
There we go.
All right. Roof down, you know what I'm saying? Me? Son, you know what I'm saying? Let them tell you. Live, sister, live. Live, bitch. Live, Justin, right? Real.
Doing much. We ain't doing much. Tell him what kind of car you want.
A Tesla.
Big dream.
That's what's up. That's what's up. But look, thank you.
And a Lamborghini.
Huh?
And then a Lamborghini.
Man, why you want those expensive cars, man? What you gonna do with that?
And his mama drive a Mazda.
You drive on?
A Mazda. I ain't said nothing about that.
Well, look, thank y'all so much for coming on the show. I appreciate y'all. I got number love for y'all. You got my number. Call me, what have you. If you really want to start a YouTube channel, I can help you. It's a little tough. I ain't knew anything about it. Just jumped in and I just had a message. I had something I want to say to the people. I just started doing my thing. But if you need me to help you out with it, show you how to do it, I'll be glad to. It's a little work, you know what I'm saying? Nothing real. It's not nothing you can't do. Like a lot of my editing is on my phone, on my S20, you know, Galaxy. I just power directed. All I'm doing is on my laptop, my desktop, you know what I'm saying? I get stuff up like that. It's a mental state. Like you gotta be in the right clear head when you're doing all this. You just can't be, you gotta really be focused and make sure you get your content out. You don't want to put in the universe and all crazy and stuff that's here in the background.
Yeah.
Stuff people shouldn't be hearing and seeing. So, you know.
Right.
But thank you, Justin. I appreciate you coming on. You did a remarkable job. Thank you for your love of your mom. She did great. I appreciate y'all so much. But you know, hey, everything gotta come in. All good things gotta come in sometimes. Gotta get some rest, you know. Gotta get on with the everyday life. I'm flying New Orleans tomorrow. Yeah, I'm flying New Orleans tomorrow. You gonna be out there too, right?
Hopefully, if she come out, we still gonna be there.
Wow.
But I said I was gonna still let you know when we come down now.
Well, I'm gonna be talking to at-risk youth Friday at 10 o'clock. I'm not gonna live it. I'm gonna record it, I'm gonna drop it. I had a teenage friend of mine I grew up with. She got a youth center in New Orleans. I had on my child and everything. She's a school teacher and a basketball coach, and she got a center. And I'm going to talk to the kids. So they pumped me up.
Should have brought some books.
Huh?
You should let me send you some books for them. You could have gave them to them.
I never thought about it. You come down there and bring them to me then.
When you gonna be down there Friday?
I'm coming tomorrow. I'm leaving tomorrow morning. I'll be there tomorrow morning.
But when is the meeting?
The meeting Friday at 10.
Friday at 10.
I'm not gonna stick the books to them. She got the center. That's
what I'm saying. You could give them to them.
Yeah, when you get.
I probably have to take that quick drive. You know, it ain't gonna take me that long. And
you right there. Birmingham has nothing but like 3 hours, huh?
Mobile too. An hour and 45.
2 hours. Well, you come down there, yeah, because I'm about to bring that heat. A lot of people know about me, my past, because I really don't talk about it. But for the kids, I'm gonna kind of give them reflection of who I was and where I'm at now, and talk about the bad choices I made. You know, growing up in a single family household, growing up in the projects and whatever, how tough it was. You know, and being tough was a thing. But I'm gonna really, get that. They got me. I'm getting all kind of worried, man. They talking about old Major coming in town. Even my partner gave a speech. He was like, "Where's my partner Major coming?" I'm like, "Why y'all keep talking about me?" And she got on table. My best friend Major coming. Y'all better get ready and stuff. So they pumped me up. So I told them I'm just gonna be me, man. I'm gonna just give it to them like I always do, and what have you. I wish you could come down there too. But I appreciate y'all. Huh?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna let you know. I'll let you know tomorrow evening.
All right, y'all have a blessed one. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Much love. I'm gonna holler at you.
Okay, see you later.
All right, peace, love. Hey, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for all of the comments in the chat. Y'all doing y'all thing. D. Marie said, at Major TV, you might to let mom know that she's stumbled into a real familyhood over here. So much love, but that she probably can't handle it. Real talk. I wish I had read it before I took it off, but she gonna probably catch replay. You know what I'm saying? She said, "Okay, my fellow Bama sister." Oh yeah, y'all Bama. Michael Jackson said, "Laugh out loud." Thank you, Major T. We love you. Love you too. Number love, baby. All day right here. Y'all already know how I'm coming. And no days in the building. What's up? Shalom. But look, y'all, we gonna give them out here. You know, y'all can't show my love. Sorry, but you get the replay. I had young Justin on a remarkable story. I mean, this young king went through so much, and it was just a beautiful story. The mom is crazy about Jim J. She told me on the phone how she don't even. When she was telling y'all, she was very animated. She was telling me on the phone. She really loved Jay and holla at me, they cool, whatever. And she's emailed me. I emailed her back. And she was so touched. I emailed her. I like, baby, I'm a real one right here. I play no games, you know, when she contact me and stuff, but I'm sorry, y'all. It's important to me right quick. Sorry about that. Okay, y'all. So thank you so much for everybody, you know what I'm saying, for tuning in. Number love, y'all. Number love. Y'all know what's going on with me. Y'all know one thing. I'm all about the people. You know I love y'all. You know I'm down with y'all. Thank y'all for everything. Y'all love and support. Y'all stay focused, stay on cold, just be black. Peace.